Namaskar, a warm welcome to all inquisitive audience. Today we are going to have a brief overview on different type of domestic paints available in the market. So first let's start with the introduction of paint. Paint can be defined as a fluid material which when spread over a surface in the form of a thin layer will form a solid, adherent and cohesive opaque film. Painting is normally carried out for the following reasons: protecting surface from insects, rain, solar radiation and other external factors. Simpler maintenance, well-painted surfaces are easier to keep clean and safe. For increasing the visual appearance of the surface, for waterproofing and for increasing the surface durability. For selecting any type of paint, the following parameters should be kept in mind: type of surface to be coated, initial cost and life cycle cost, life of paint, maintenance cost, exposure condition, that is whether it is to be used for external or internal surface, workmanship available, coverage, washability, colors option available, resistance to abrasion, environment impact, ease of application, reasonable drying period. The type of paints. Based on type of solvent, paints are broadly of two types, that is oil based and water based. But based on utility, paints can be classified as domestic paints and industrial paints. In today's session, we are going to have discussion only on domestic paints. The following are the domestic paints option available: whitewash, cement paint, distemper, emulsion paint, enamel paint, bituminous paint, aluminum paint and anti-corrosive paint. First one is whitewash. Whitewash is basically a water-based paint of snake lime. It has been traditionally used in interior of food preparation areas because of its mild antibacterial properties. Whitewash can be tinted with pigment for decorative use. Whitewash is specially compatible with masonry because it is absorbed easily and the resultant chemical reaction hardens the medium. Ceiling nowadays are generally whitewashed with 2 to 3 coats. Second is cement paint. Cement paint is water-based paint and is applied to either exterior or interior, including brickwork and concrete. It is used for painting exterior wall surface, mainly for preventing water penetration and reduction of dirt collections. Cement paste is just a normal cement with a few additives of color that makes the cement colored. It is the cheapest option one can use while constructing the house, but this lasts only for 1 to 2 years on exterior wall. Distemper. Distemper paints are made with composition of lime, chalk and pigment in water-based or oil-based solvents. They can be directly applied on cement wall surface without any coating or resurfacing. Comparatively affordable as compared to other available types of paint. Painted coat can peel off when wet. These are the demerits. Non-washable, hence vulnerable to stains. Fading effect after a long exposure. It doesn't contain any antifungal or anti-algae property. Emulsion paint. Emulsion paint is water-based paint which contains small polymer particles with pigment. Typical emulsion comprises of 45% solvent, that is water, 25% pigment, 25% binder for better adhesion and 5% other additives like biocides in the emulsion paint which controls growth of algae and fungi. Emulsion paints dry faster than other oil-based paints. Generally, putty is applied on wall before painting. These paints are less toxic than oil-based paint due to less VOC, that is volatile organic compound. Emulsion paint can be easily wiped and cleaned and it is suitable for moist and humid climate. Emulsion paint can be used for exterior as well as interior walls. Interior emulsion paint. This paint is manufactured keeping in mind that it may need scrubbing from time to time. It is stain resistant. A firmer resin is used for interiors as the paint will not be exposed to varying climatic conditions and changing temperatures. Exterior emulsion paint comprises a softer resin so that it can take temperature changes. The paint is resistant to peeling and tough enough to not chip or become dull due to sunlight. This type is generally waterproof as it will be exposed to rain. Enamel paint. Enamel paint is an oil-based paint with glossy pigment. The paint, due to the oil-based nature of the solvent, takes a while to become dry. When dry, enamel paint produces glossy film as the top layer. This film makes the enamel coating reflective and shiny when exposed to light. The glossy film is a thick layer that is durable and moisture resistant, which is easy to clean and tough stain can be easily wiped off. Enamel paint is common on building exterior walls and outdoor furniture. This is because the paint's glossy layer makes it thrive in harsh conditions. The paint contains a high volume of VOCs and paint chemicals that releases an offensive odor when exposed to the temperature. Bituminous paint. Bituminous paint are made of bitumen or coal tar which is dissolved in mineral spirit or naphtha. Bituminous paint is a type of bituminous coating product that provide weatherproofing and corrosion resistance to the element. It has a good adhesive property. Bituminous paints are alkaline resistant, hence it is used for underwater structure, weather protecting steelworks, waterproofing, wood, concrete and portable water tanks. It is also used for any external metalworks and ironworks such as fire escapes, ladders, gutters, down pipes, railing, fences and gates. It is used to coat ferrous metals, non-ferrous metals and other construction materials even in marine environment. Aluminum paint. Aluminum paint is an oil solvent based paint filled with aluminum flakes. It provides protective metallic finish on metal surface like storage tank, roof and pipework. This paint can withstand temperature up to 302 degree Fahrenheit, that is 150 degree centigrade. It is a good heat and light reflector as well as it is resistant to water permeability. It is suitable for both indoor and outdoor painting. It is highly resistant to rust and corrosion. It is very suitable for restoring old or rusted aluminum or steel objects in industrial areas. It is often used for coating industrial equipments and corrugated sheets in industrial areas. This paint can be used on a wide variety of material like metal, woods and machinery. Anti-corrosive paint. Anti-corrosive paint is characterized by its chemical resistance as implied by its name. It is made from linseed oil, zinc chrome and fine sand. Anti-corrosive paint has a black color and it is durable. It is normally used for metallic surface and pipes. Thank you.